Yeah, no, the end credit scene to Spider-Man Homecoming was the Cap trolling everyone in the whole theater. That was funny. I'll say.
It was, but at the same time, it pissed me off.
Oh, why did it piss you off? Just because you didn't see it coming?
Yes.
Okay, so I think you and I should talk about why we love Spider-Man so much. Oh, wait, hang on. There was something else in the movie we forgot to mention that I'm sure you loved as soon as you saw it. They've confirmed Miles Morales to exist in the MCU. That's cool.
Yay!
Yeah!
Okay, here's, for all y'all who don't know, which is about everyone, I like Miles Morales a lot, okay? He's like my favorite Spider-Man. Sorry, Peter. But, okay, so, if you all don't know, Miles Morales is the ultimate Spider-Man in Earth 1610, I believe it is. And I think the reason why I like him, not because he's half black, half Hispanic, though, diversity, yay. But his suit, man, that suit is fly.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool, doesn't it?
So to have my boy Miles confirmed in the MCU at some point is totally awesome.
Yeah, and Marvel knows very well. They said it, so now they have to do it. They can't say that and then not do it.
Yeah, because then if they do, they'll have a bunch of Spidey fans, including me, banging down their door,
circling around Marvel Studios with pitchforks and torches. That'd be so funny. If I see that on the news and see you in there, I'm like, oh boy.
I'll see the camera and I'll go, hi David, who's coming?
Because that's the funny thing. Like Marvel in the old days, they used to do that all the time, like tease something and then never do anything with it.
Like in Spider-Man 2 when they said, how about Doctor Strange?
Yeah,
that's good.
But it's taken. Yeah, nowadays, if someone said that now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Doctor Strange, but it's taken, I'd have been like, what? By who? And how? This was 11 years ago. I think you and I should explain why we love the character Spider-Man so much.
Well, for starters, it's fucking Spider-Man, the greatest Marvel hero ever. So why not?
Yeah, right?
But, okay, I'll go into the reason why I love Spider-Man so much. When I was 6 years old, which is about the same time Spider-Man started showing, he was finally on the big screen, I was hyped as hell, okay? I love superheroes. Yeah. And Spider-Man was just cool. There's just something about Spider-Man that was awesome.
I think you and I, when we were kids, we didn't understand how cool he was because, you look at, Thor, Captain America, all those superheroes, they're all adult males. And they're all, not so much now, but back then they were eat your green vegetables and you too can be a superhero. And Spider-Man, he was a kid. He was like every young man. He was that kid you knew on the side of the block that one day. And I like that. Technically speaking, he should be called Spider-Kid, but he calls himself Spider-Man. And,
yeah, because if you said Spider-Kid, it would be like, oh, wait, this guy's a teenager. Let's go kill his aunt.
Yeah, and that's dark, but true. The fact that he was a kid and he was still a superhero kind of gave me hope as a kid. It made me really love, because that was the first comic book I ever read was a Spider-Man comic book.
First one I read was
God help me, I can't remember which one, but it had a special appearance by the Hulk in it, and he showed up at the very end to help Spidey do whatever he's doing.
Cool.
And it was so cool because it was the first time I'd ever seen or heard of Spider-Man, and then I started watching the 90s series, these older cartoons.
Oh my god, yes.
Have you ever heard of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends? What do you
that one.
Oh, come on, man. I grew up on that. That was the dopest shit ever. That was cool.
It was cheesy as fuck. It had Fred from Scooby-Doo as Iceman.
So? Dude, you gotta understand, cartoons back then had the budget of a ham sandwich. It was the best they could do. And quite frankly, I still think it holds up in my own eyes. I love it. And
see, now the 90s Spider-Man TV show, that holds up. That was amazing. The animation was superb. The stories were kind of repetitive because it was basically Peter gets in trouble or Spider-Man's in trouble, and he spends the whole arc getting out of that trouble.
Well, sorta. I mean, it touches on a lot of personal things, like MJ getting lost, The Goblin arc.
He never found her, by the way.
He never did. It like the show ends on the thing of like you think he might find her, and then it ends. I think that's kind of a cock tease in a way.
Okay, no, the biggest blow was that the Mary Jane he married was a water clone created by Hydro Man.
Not by Hydro. Not by Hydro Man. No, it wasn't created by Hydro Man. It was created by Dr. Oh, what's his name? The guy who I think made a Hydro Man.
Wasn't Connors, wasn't Octopus, wasn't Kafka.
It's not like a well-known name. I'm trying to remember. I'd seen that episode. I don't remember. Me too. But I don't know. Like
anyway, to have his wife dissolve in his arms was.
Yeah, he had to watch that happen. That must have been mentally terrifying.
Yeah, but I mean, again, Spider-Man goes through that shit all the time.
Yeah, again, he's a kid. It's like it's crazy.
Well, he was probably an adult in the TV show because he got married. So.
I think he was a young adult, like somewhere near our age, in the 20s somewhere. He was still pretty young. But I remember watching those cartoons as a kid, and then it was somewhere around 2002. The Maguire movie, had already came out on DVD. So I didn't see it in the theater. I got it on DVD. And,
so did I.
And the first...
Actually, no, I got it on video. That's how old it is.
Yeah. The first time I saw that, my mind exploded. I didn't know such a beautiful thing could exist. Remember, I was a kid, so my judgment wasn't good. Now we have better. And I just remember, like being excited for the sequel, because I was like, there's going to be another one? Oh my gosh! And then I was electrified about that, which I will say, Spidey 2 did a really good job with Doc Ock, I will say.
Yep, cool. I think my favorite thing about Doc Ock in the movie was when he was like, I was a science, like I would try to explain quantum physics, and she would try to explain T.S. Eliot. And his wife would be all like, it's not that hard. No, I'm serious.
T.S. Eliot is
hard to understand than advanced science.
Yeah, that was funny. And of
course, his heroic sacrifice.
Yeah.
Seriously, does every single villain in Spider-Man's Does every single villain in Spider-Man movies die heroically, or at least not totally a bad guy?
Goblin.
No, he was, well...
He sent the glider on his ass!
Yeah, he was like, oh...
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't care how gruesome that death is. That little O he does before he dies is hilarious.
Oh. No, that was funny.
And of course, his son dies the exact same way.
Yeah, well, no, not the same way. He gets stabbed in the chest.
He got stabbed in the back.
Yeah, through the back, out through the chest. Speaking of, when I was a kid, I was excited about 3 because I heard Venom was going to be in it.
Yeah, that's what my dad loved, because my dad loves Venom.
And this is the thing, when I was a kid, I didn't understand how bad it was. I was only a kid. I didn't have any perception of what a good movie was. So after I'd seen it,
I thought the new Goblin was kick-ass.
And after I'd seen it, I went back to school, and all my friends were like, dude, that movie sucked. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It was great. And then as I got older, I kept watching it again. I'm like, oh, no, this movie is terrible. Oh, yeah. No. Venom! Why? You know?
Once you actually read some Spider-Man comics and get a deep grip of the mythos, you look back at Spider-Man 3 and you're like, this was shit!
It was shit, yeah. And that's the thing. I needed to get back into the mythos. And, Spider-Man will always hold a nice place in my heart. Rest in peace, Steve Ditko. We will miss you and Joe Simon and Jack Kirby forever.
And Stan Lee, keep kicking, man. Keep kicking.
Just for another 5 or 4. Man. So yeah, that was our thoughts on Spider-Man: Homecoming. Got a little winded there at the end, but we love this movie. What do you think we should rate this, Noah?
Spider-Man: Homecoming?
Yeah.
Dude, 10 out of fucking 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Yeah. Well, we hope you enjoyed whatever this was. I'll come up with a title before I upload it. And we're going to do more of these strictly on the things we're most geeky about. A new video is coming up soon. I will upload it when it's ready. And we will see you guys next time on whatever this is called.
Squawking with the Chicken Bros?
Maybe.
GeekSquawk? I don't know.
Oh, I like that. GeekSquawk. All right. Well, we'll see you guys later.